Hello, guys. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Say hello as you are popping on. We are getting ready to start things off. Say ready if you are ready. Tonight, we're going to talk about the secrets to faster online business growth, even if you're new. So excited about tonight's message, as I am with all messages. Y'all, there's just some really amazing things going on right now. There are some amazing things just in the air right now. And just like I shared last night I felt like I was all over the place and all scattered in my message. And I got so much feedback from yesterday's message in terms of how it helped people and just wonderful feedback. So that's just like proof positive that it doesn't matter how we feel about our content sometimes. I think my heart was just so full last night. And it's so funny because I started yesterday's call and I talked about how I had already earned for the day what would have taken me 46 hours to earn working full-time as a nurse. And before I went to bed, right, which was after midnight. But for that day, guess what? Unless you read my email, you already know I ended up earning what would have taken me 166 hours to earn working full-time as a nurse just in one day. That was yesterday. And then on Sunday, right, I earned what would have taken me 100 hours to earn working full-time as a nurse. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy. And so one of the things that I feel so compelled and so committed to right now is to really share way more messages that help us normalize like massive online business success. And again, I want to go back to some things I've shared before, that there's who said you've got to slow poke it? Who said you got to stair step it? Who said you got to crawl before you walk? Like who said you got to earn $100 before you can earn $1,000? Like who said any of that kind of stuff? You guys, please write this down. Please write this down. Okay. You can only sell what you are available to sell, what you are positioned to sell. You can only make money to the degree of your positioning. It's so important for you to know this, because what has happened over the past couple of days, even the past week, has literally blown my mind. Right? Where I had a business where it was like I was selling the roadmap perfectly fine, right? And people were buying the roadmap. And then I introduced Passive Profit Millionaire, and I hear a cha-ching on my phone, and then a cha-ching a minute later, and I'm having people that are buying both programs right at the same time. I can't earn what I'm not available to earn. I can't earn what I'm not positioned to earn. Y'all, like that, this is just the way it is. Right? So for you guys that are like positioned in these, I call them little courses. People have been laughing at me because they're like, I love the way you just kind of throw it out there at these little courses. But these little courses are changing people's lives. It's changing people's perspective around what is possible for us out there on these internet streets. Like these little courses are like taking people back to the day when they were, spending $500 and $9.97 with people like Tai Lopez. Do y'all realize, like, whether or not like you are a believer in Tai Lopez or not, like his courses literally changed people's lives. Literally, people invested $500 like into his social media marketing, courses, and his digital marketing courses, and his courses that were teaching people like how to do digital marketing, as an agency and as a service. And the people that treated those courses seriously, like their lives have been forever changed. Do you guys understand? Like that's what we have our hands on right now. Right? The Roadmap 2.0, Passive Profit Millionaire. These are courses where people are going to be telling stories about how their bank accounts have changed, how their lives have changed, how their businesses have changed because they got their hands right on these little courses. Right? This is why I show up every single day, right? Compelled to share a message of simply normalizing massive online business success. So tonight we're going to talk about, right, the secrets to faster online business growth, even if you're new, right? Type in faster. Like if you truly believe that you can go faster. Type in faster if you really believe that you can in fact go faster, right? And you want the tips. You're ready for the tips. You're going to use these tips. You're going to decide to go faster. Like you're going to decide to get out of this what you want to get out of this. And yes, even if you're new, even if you have no online business experience, right, you can decide to go faster. And I don't have this on my list, y'all, but I'm just going to say it again. Positioning is key. Positioning is key. Like you realize if I was only selling like my blueprint as an example, do you think that I could have, earned 166 hours worth of my old work in one day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I was just randomly out there promoting these off the wall things, right? Could I be making the kind of money that I'm making in my business right now? And could I be making the impact that I'm making, right, in my business and in the lives of others, right? If I didn't have a true strategy behind what it is that I'm doing, and if I wasn't positioned, no. And we're going to talk about that tonight. All right, we are going to talk about that tonight. Okay, I always throw a call to action out there before we dive in case you have to bounce out. I want you to know like what's available for you. All right, in my description, I have the 2 courses, right, that I highly recommend. All right, the Roadmap 2.0, which is a completely comprehensive, it's my go-to course. It's the go-to course that I recommend, right, if you want to learn digital marketing and the business of online business. All right, if you're completely new to all of this and you want to learn how to get funnels set up and automation set up, and you want to learn how to master email marketing and search engine optimization and content creation and branding, like all things associated, right, with making money online for both today and the long term. You want to truly get yourself set up for online business success. The Roadmap 2.0 is what I highly recommend. All right. If you have more of a vibe of like social media, right, and you want to learn how to create and or market very simple digital products, right, like digital marketing, our digital products, right? Ebooks and guides and, even the courses, and you want to be able to sell them very directly through social media where you don't need to have long, lengthy sales pages. You don't have to have, extended funnels. Like you literally want to be able to just do social media and be able to make money from social media. Then I would highly recommend Passive Profit Millionaire. You invest into either one of those. The Roadmap 2.0 is a one-time investment of $500. All right. Passive Profit Millionaire is a one-time investment of $340. Y'all, let me tell you something. You can't afford to be in business, right, without this information. You cannot afford to be in business without the information, right, that is in these courses. You can pick one and decide to get serious about what you learn in it, and you can go out there, right, and create a boatload of money for yourself. All right, Passive Profit Millionaire at an investment of $340 is the account, right, of the creator. Her name is Haley. And when you go to my link down below, you're going to see how it talks about like learn how Haley created $500,000 in 5 months selling digital products through social media. That is what you're going to learn. You're going to learn exactly how she did it, how she created her first digital product that made her $20,000 in like 21 days. And then you're going to learn the process, right, of how she created $500,000 in 5 months through very simple digital products and social media. She walks you through the entire process, right? You can literally watch, pause, and do. And she shares every single thing that she did. And it's available for anyone to model. Y'all, these are the little courses that are changing people's lives. These are little courses, right, that will shorten your learning curve. If you were to ask Haley to sit down and do a VIP day with her and have her walk you through everything, you're likely going to pay her thousands of dollars. For $340, not only do you get to own this course, but you also get to sell it as your own, just like I do, right, in my description. So when someone goes to my description and they're like, oh my God, this sounds amazing. Like, yes, I want to learn how to turn my Instagram, right, into an income stream. I want to learn how to turn my TikTok into an income stream. I want to learn how to turn Facebook into an income stream. And I love the idea of selling very simple digital products. When you decide to purchase it, guess who you're paying? You're paying me directly as if I created the course, but I did not. I just simply have a license that allows me to sell the course as my own and earn 100% of the profits every single time that I sell it. With the Roadmap, comprehensive digital marketing online business training program that's going to teach you everything, right, from start to finish, right? On how to make money online, how to get set up for online business success. I look at it as like your online business Bible. What took me years and years and years to piecemeal together and to learn over many, many years, you get all within one simple program. I don't want to say simple, right? It's 28 modules, right? It's a big daddy, right? 28 modules. But guess what? Let's say you don't know what to sell. Let's say you don't have a business idea. Let's say right now you're not in the mood to go create a digital product or to turn an idea into a business, right? And you love the idea of making money, helping other people learn how to make money online. Well, guess what? The Roadmap 2.0 comes with a license as well. Same license. You can turn right back around. So when someone goes to GoProWithSteph.com, they opt in. They're like, wow, I love this. I want to take advantage of this, like so many people did over the past couple of days. When they decide to get started, guess who gets paid directly? I get paid. They're paying me directly, right? As if I created the course, but I did not. I just simply have a license to sell it as my own, right? That's the power that these little courses have. They are changing lives. What used to be reserved for the big dudes out there, the big guys out there, the Russell Brunsons, the Ty Lopez's, the Frank Kerns, guess what? Average people just like you and I. Average people just like you and I, right, who can invest in themselves a little bit of money, acquire some knowledge, learn some skills, turn right back around and apply what it is they learned back to their business, help other people however you want to help people, whether it's selling the courses or creating your own digital products, right? But turn right back around, help other people, create your own opportunities, right? And be able to absolutely change your life in a short period of time. Right? I am unavailable for telling people that it's going to take you years and years and years and years. Bunk that. I've been seeing too many women and I'm specifying women because that's who I associate with online a lot. I'm seeing these women who knew nothing about digital marketing come online, invest in these little courses, right? And turn 6 figures in a matter of 3 months, $1 million in the matter of 3 months, 2 million in the matter of 5 months, $500,000 in 5 months. Y'all, that's why I choose to sell these courses, is because we get to shorten the learning curve. We get to help people get started who have no knowledge, no experience of making money online, and we get to give them the information to help them, right, learn how to get down with this really, really quickly. All right, grab your notebook, grab your pens, because I'm going to share some secrets with you, right, on how you can decide to grow your online business faster than most people, even if you're new. Okay. You've got to decide though, like you've got to decide that this is what you want. You've got to decide to position yourself. You've got to decide to invest in yourself. You've got to decide to get access to the information, the education, the resources that you need, right, to help you in actually going faster. You've got to commit. All right. Someone put commit down there, right? If you are ready to commit, let me know who you are. Let me know if you're ready to commit. I love seeing my peeps out there. I love it. I love it. I love seeing you guys out there. All right, you guys. So number one, I didn't finish what I wanted to finish. So when you decide, right, like if you love what I'm sharing tonight and you're like, you know, I want to be a part of this, right? Like I need this in my life. That would have been me way back in 2007. I would have been like, I need this in my life. I need this chick in my life. Because that's who I show up for. I show up for the Steph of 2007, right? I show up for the Steph of 2007, who was hungry for success, willing to invest in herself, right? Decided she was going to make this her new way of life. I'm showing up for her. I'm giving her everything that I wish I would have had when I was first getting started. All right. So when you decide to invest in either one of those, okay, and yes, there is an investment difference, but who cares? One's 500, one's 340. Afterpay and Klarna are also accepted. All right. Afterpay and Klarna are accepted. So if you need help in spreading out your payments, right, that's an option as well. When you decide to get started with either one, you're going to get comped access, okay, free access into my mentorship community for all of 2024. Okay, my mentorship hub includes lessons, right? That I'm always dropping off in there. Right now, there's 60 plus lessons that I've recorded, right? I'm steadily producing, right, more lessons. There's resources, there's checklists, right? There's additional training, right? There's swipe files, there's emails, there's content ideas, right? All there, right, to help you, to guide you, and to support you on this journey. And on top of that, every single week, you get to join me in office hours to ask questions, right? Connect with me, say, hey, what's up, girl? Get guidance, whatever it is that you need. Every single Tuesday, my Zoom room is open to you to be able to get help, to get guidance, and get support. Who out there is doing this? Not many people. In 2024, you get access to all of that for free. For anyone that joins right now, you get access to it for free. January 1 of 2024, anyone that joins after that, they will have to elect that they want the mentorship, and it will come at an added cost of $500 extra for the year. So you'll have to invest into the course as well as invest $500 for the year, right, if you want the added mentorship. Because trust me, it does cost me something to do this, right? I am giving of myself. But right now, it's like I feel compelled, right, to help those that are getting started now, that are fast action takers, that have a vision, that know what they want, that are willing to invest in themselves, because they're helping me also create this mentorship experience, right? Because a lot of the things that I create, it's in response, right, to where they are right now and their needs. All right. So that is a tremendous bonus. So many people out there, right, are missing guidance. They're missing support. They're all by themselves. They're buying these things, right, but they don't have anyone there, right, that can actually help them beyond just the purchase. Okay. So when you decide to commit, you decide to invest in yourself, right? I got your back, right? And my mentorship community gets opened up to you. And you get to give my mentorship community, right, to your buyers as well. The same rules apply to them. All right. The same rules apply to them. They can come in for free in between now and the end of the year. All right. If you have any questions while you're here live, let me know. If you're ready to take action, right, make note of the websites down below in my description, get information on either and or both programs, right, decide to get started. Like I said, I have people that are going ham coming in both programs, right, because they see the value and they want to position themselves to be able to sell both, right, and write this down. They want to be a resource to their community. They want to be a resource to their people. They don't want to just sell jeans, right? They want to be able to sell jeans and sweaters and jeans and tank tops, right? Jeans and tank tops and earrings. They want to be able to be a resource to their people, right? Y'all, that's how we make more money, is when people see us as a resource. All right. Number one, right? Secrets to faster online business growth, even if you're new. Number one, right? Focus on becoming known for something. Focus on becoming known for something. You want to decide what you want to become known for, and then you want to go out there and you want to become prolific. Get prolific around it. All right. What do you want to be known for? When people talk about your business and what it is that you do and who you help, right, and how you're able to make money online and what your YouTube channel is about, right? What do they say about you? What do you want to become known for? All right. If you want to go faster, you don't want to create like this smorgasbord. You don't want to create like this buffet. You don't want to be talking about off the wall things all the time on your channels or on your accounts. You don't want to one day be talking about this, the next day you're talking about this. You want to be known for something. Yes, it means you got to pick. Again, here I go being snarky, but only if you want to go fast. Only if you want to go fast. And you're going to see why all of these things stack, all of them work together, right? And how if you're not going as fast as you want right now, I bet you're going to be able to find a lot of holes in your game based upon things that I talk about tonight. Right? So who's going to decide to become known for something? It means you've got to get very specific, right? It's like when you have that person where it's like everyone goes to them when their child's going to have a birthday, right? Because they make the bomb birthday cakes. They're known for making the bomb birthday cakes, right? You need something sewn. Someone in your life is probably known for being able to alter or to stitch or to fix, right? You want to be that person where it's like, yeah, I know a guy, right? I know a girl, right? So what are you going to become known for? The reason why this is so important, I'm kind of talking ahead, is because when you pick your platform, the way these platforms work, you don't have the time to be all over the place with your content. If you're helping people start online businesses, then your content needs to always be talking about all matters around starting an online business. And if you're showing up to be a resource to your person, then they need to be able to depend upon your YouTube channel, your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, your email list, right? To be congruent and to be consistent, right, around what it is that you're known for, what it is that they have come to actually know you for. If you want to lose people and you want to grow slower or have non-existent growth, right, then sure, just talk about whatever suits your fancy and be all over the place. Even if you're new, you can decide to grow fast, right? If you get very, very specific with what you want to be known for. Okay, number 2, you got to recognize that timing is an edge, right? You've got to decide to get out in front. Whether it's digital products that you're creating, whether it's promoting the roadmap, whether it's promoting Passive Profit Millionaire, which is one of the reasons why I joined it. There's less than 4,000 members. You got to decide to get out in front. If you're going to become known for something, then it doesn't matter what it is that you're selling. You got to decide to get out in front, right? You've got to recognize that timing is on your side. Timing is an edge, right? Time is either going to exploit you or it's going to reward you. If you want time to reward you, then you got to do everything to get out in front, to get out ahead. Right? What are you going to do to get out ahead? And I'm telling you, if you decide to become known for something and you're talking about that thing every single day, then guess what? You're making it incredibly easier to get out in front, because guess what? Most people don't have that consistency muscle to be able to do that. They don't. They don't have the consistency muscle. They want to be all over the place. They want to be multi-passionate, right? They want to have all these different referral programs. Right? They want to fly by the seat of their pants. They don't want to stand for anything. So if you can just decide to be known for something and talk about that every single day, guess what? It's going to be so much easier for you to decide to get out in front. Right? Number 3, okay? Never take advice from someone who is not where you want to be. And this is not solely about money. All right? The reason why this is so important is because when you decide to connect with someone, work with someone, buy from someone, be mentored by someone, follow someone, right, watch their content, all of these individual things, modeling is going to shorten your learning curve. So one reason why, like, I got so excited over what I do now. So in case you don't know me, over the past 5 years, I had a predominantly coaching and consulting business, and I created my own library of digital products. And what I was doing, I was teaching other people how to turn their knowledge, passion, and experiences right into digital products and into coaching and consulting businesses for their own. And honestly, it wasn't as easy as I thought it was, because it's really hard for me to be a model for someone that's in a totally different industry, right? And so it was really like I could teach them the digital marketing side of things and all the stuff that I know how to do online, but really helping them tap into their area of expertise and then like really be able to help them in that way. It was it was difficult for me. And I saw a lot of people fail, right? Just because they couldn't do it. I got so excited. Like, this is how my mentorship community like was really born, is I was like, wait a second, like people get to model me, right? So they have my share codes. They have my welcome email sequence. Like, I'm an open book. So I love having my business set up in such a way where someone can come work with me, they can buy the course from me, and they can model everything that they like about my business. Can I tell you something, y'all? That's how I got off to such a fast start in 2007, is I had really dope people around me that I could model. And I modeled the heck out of them and made it my own, right? But that's how I was able to get off to a fast start. So I only plugged into, I only connected to, I only listened to people, right, that were already where I wanted to be. And for those of y'all that might be just getting started, like maybe you've never made a sale, but you're out there busting your butt creating content, let me tell you something, you are somebody to model, right? Because you are where other people want to be. They haven't gotten started. They haven't invested in themselves, right? They're wanting to get started. They're wanting to start an online business. They're wanting to learn the tech. They're wanting to learn how to start doing YouTube videos and create content. And believe it or not, you present yourself in the right way. You share your message in the right way. Guess what? You will be an inspiration to them wanting to get started. How do I know this? Why am I confident to say that? Well, because in 2007, I was in your same boat. I didn't know how to make money online. I had never made money online. I was brand spanking new. I knew nothing about none of this stuff. But in 3 days of being online, I made my first sale. 30 days, I made 28 sales, right? Because I had something I was excited about and I was willing to talk about it every single day, share my journey, and invite other people to buy it. And you're going to see why as we dive deeper into these steps today. All right. So if you want to go faster, again, don't pay attention to and don't look to people where you're like, I can't model them. Y'all, that's so important. And if you want to go faster, be someone that others want to model, because why else would they join you? Why else would they buy from you? Trust me, one of the allures with what it is that we do in business, period, because it's the way business is done now, is that people are buying from people they don't just know, like, and trust, but they want to emulate. They're buying from people that inspire them. They buy from people, right, that are showing them like what they can aspire to be, right, what they can actually get. People are buying from people, right, where it's like they see themselves in, right, the possibilities. They're inspired by what it is that they're doing. So you be very, if you want to go faster, you be very, very mindful with how you show up and what you present and what you share and what you sell. Be all over the place, right? And guess what? You're going to go very, very slow. Again, 16 years of experience, right? Have been able to fire my boss, walk away from my job, replace my income, grow to over $100,000 a year. I'm not new to this, very, very true to this. I'm someone that you can model. I'm someone you can listen to, right? Y'all, 90% of female entrepreneurs are not earning 6 figures a year inside of their business. I feel incredibly blessed to say that I've been amongst the 10% that's been able to achieve that, right? That's a big stinking deal. And I just want to normalize it for so many more people, right? But we've got to start talking about these things. I see people out there that I want to admire, but I'm like, you're all over the place. What are you talking about now? Well, what are you doing? How are you leading people? Like, what's your business ploy? What's your business angle? I want to say something, but it's not my place because I have a heart to help people, right? So that I use my forum, I use my platform, right, to teach in this way, right? You want to go faster, right? These are the secrets. These are the tips, right? Number 4, start leading from the front, okay? Know that you are the niche and that you are already an authority. Okay, I'm going to use my girl Veronica as an example. Let me know, you guys, if this has been helpful so far. Have you already taken away something, right, that you know you can start using in your business? Veronica, brand spanking new when she found me. Knew nothing about the world of online business, nothing about digital marketing, nothing about none of this stuff. And she invested into the roadmap, right? And she invested into my blueprint as well, right? So she invested $600 into herself. Within 3 weeks' time, she was able to follow the training within the roadmap and get her business fully set up. Within 3 weeks' time, she went from not knowing what an online business was, how to start an online business, what a sales page was, what payment processors were. You know, she didn't know about any of these things. She went from not knowing to knowing. So guess what? She got out there and she started sharing her experience. So believe it or not, she is an authority. She's an authority for anyone that might feel like I can't do this because I don't know tech or because I've never done this before. And if you just listen to her videos, you'll hear her talk about what she didn't know when she first got started and all that she knows now and how she's a student of this industry and how she wants to help other people. She's an authority. And believe it or not, right, she's an inspiration to other people that might not think that they have a chance at this, right, because maybe, right, I'm too old. Right? I'm never going to learn this. I'm 49 years old and I encounter people all the time that say things like that. Right? Oh, isn't this just for the millennials? Right? And she can be proof positive that no, anyone can learn this, no matter what you're doing. She works full time, and in 3 weeks' time, she had her business completely set up. Right? She's a testament. She's an authority. An authority doesn't mean you made a gazillion dollars. An authority just simply means I've actually been through something. I can share something. And heck, if y'all been living longer than 30 years, you're an authority on life. You're an authority on it sucks to be broke. You're an authority on it sucks to rob Peter to pay Paul. You're an authority on, I might not have enough money to retire. You're an authority on a lot. So again, remember number one, decide to become known for something. You've been living for longer than 30 years, right? There's a lot of things you like that can become known for. So decide to lead from the front. You guys, again, when I think back to 2007, even though I was brand spanking new, the only reason people bought from me is because I led from the front. I wasn't ashamed to talk about where I was going, and what was helping me get there. And what was helping me get there was what I sold. So I was very, very transparent about where I was in life, where I wanted to go, where they could look for me going in the next 100 days, what was helping me get there. And then I invited people to go on the journey with me by investing into the thing that I was selling. And guess what? People wanted to go, they wanted to learn, they wanted the thing, and so they invested in it. They didn't need any kind of screenshot that I was making money. They didn't need any of that. Because I was leading from the front and I was their tour guide. So you want to go faster, right? You got to decide to just get out there again, lead from the front, right? Make the assumption, right, that you are incredibly dope, that people want to model you. People want to go where it is that you're going, that you know your stuff based upon where you are right now, that you know your stuff, that you have something to offer others, that you are an incredible resource, that people are blessed to know you. Lead from the freaking front. If you want to go faster anyways, right? If you want to go slow, then that's fine, right? You can Mickey Mouse and, kind of play around with this thing and think that you're not qualified and make all these excuses. Sure, go ahead. But if you want to go faster, right, you got to be very, very assumptive. Write that down. You got to be very, very assumptive with who you are, where you're going, and the fact that you're somebody. That you're somebody. And that whatever success you're trying to get to, that doesn't define you. You're already somebody. Because I've invested $500 or I've invested $340. And every day I'm putting in time and I'm learning and I'm doing. I'm already somebody. I've already accomplished something. I'm already doing something. I'm already about my business. And now I want to help other people learn this stuff as well. Well, come with me. Let's go through this course. Y'all write some of this stuff down. Go through this course with me. Right? Join this with me. Don't let me do this all by myself. Y'all, there's so much money to be made. These are the things you could be saying. There's so much money to be made. Right? Don't let me make all the money. Come learn this stuff. It's the way. The economy sucks and it's beating everybody up. So guess what? People are coming to the internet and they're wanting to learn how to earn. Do y'all see why these little courses are so timely right now? Why they are so timely? You got to get your hands on these courses, I'm telling you, for both yourself, right? And then also for others to learn from and to earn from. You got to get your hand on these courses to both learn from and to earn from. And I'm sure anyone here in any of the courses will tell you, you got to get your hand on these courses. Okay? Because you're only going to be made better. You're only going to be left better. And you're going to be so inspired, right, to want to compel others to get their hands on these courses as well. Number 5, you got to identify your ideal person and you got to speak to their aspirations daily. Write that down. If you want to go faster. Like I said, y'all, a lot of people have been leaving my world because I've gotten really, really clear on my ideal person. And it comes through in my language. You got to get clear on your ideal person and speak to their aspirations daily. Y'all, this is why I'm so mindful, right, with what I promote and with what I do. Again, I want to correct some people that I see out there that I love and I care about. But I'm like, have you thought about your person's aspirations when you're out there just throwing around these deals that you're promoting? No, you're just throwing them around. When you understand that your person aspires to something and desires something and wants something and wants to get someplace, there's a bridge you need to provide for them. There is a bridge. So if you want to go faster, you've got to nail down who this person is that you're speaking to every single day. Who are you showing up for? Who are you creating videos for? Who are you going live for? Who are you creating reels for? Who are you writing your emails to? Who are you speaking to? Right? Who are you having lunch with? All of these individual things. You got to identify them, and then you got to speak to their aspirations daily. What is it that they want? When you put that first, you end up being so incredibly mindful over the programs and the opportunities, right, that you throw out there. Because now it's not about you, but it's about helping them meet their aspirations, helping them reach their aspirations. Y'all, that right there, right, will totally flip the script in your business. I'm telling you, it'll change the game. You got to get to a point where you know who your ideal person is, and you've identified them as a 10, and every single day you're only talking to them. You're only trying to reach them. You're only trying to connect with them. And everyone else that's below a 10, it's up to them to step up. It's up to them to become a 10. You start talking to anyone below a 10 and you're going to lose your 10s because they aspire to more. Right? We don't speak to, we don't create for, everything's for our 10s. Again, if you want to go faster. Right? How do I do multiple thousands of dollars in a day? Because I'm speaking to and showing up for my 10s. My 10s are the ones that are investing the money into my programs and my courses. It's the 10s that are taking the action. It's the 10s. I take my eyes off of that and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I need to create a little $50 program for those that say they don't have money. Now, guess what? My 10s are like, that's not going to help me. And I might make a couple of bucks over here appeasing, the 3s and the 4s. And now I've lost my 10s. Let me know if you're getting this. You guys, it's a dire mistake so many of us have made in our business. I've made it. I see it being made all the time. I've helped my clients and my customers correct this in their own businesses over the years. So it's like, when I think about what it is that I want, if I've plugged into someone and all of a sudden they start talking off the wall, I'm like, oh, well, they don't offer what I want anymore. Like, they're not my resource anymore. So let me go find someone that is talking the game that I want to listen to, that's playing the game that I want to play. I don't want to be here anymore. This doesn't make sense for me anymore. Y'all, do you see why people struggle? It's because if you can't get clear yourself, how in the heck can people that don't even know you be clear on what it is that you do and how you can help them? How can they clearly identify the bridge when you're hopping around like a jackrabbit? When you're not even walking a straight path? How can they walk the straight path? You're not leading them down a straight path. So guess what? They're going to make the same dire mistakes that you're making in your own business, hopping all around. Right? So again, you got to know who they are. If you do this, I'm telling you, this is one of the biggest things that's changed in my business. One of the biggest things that's changed. If you can do this and stick to this, I'm telling you, you will call in the cash. It's like I said, I put the programs out there and people went from buying one to buying them both. I can make this up, but I'm not making it up. Why? Because my programs help my ideal person with their aspirations and what they want to do online and what they want to accomplish. And guess what? My ideal buyer, my perfect 10, they have the resources. They have the resources. They'll find the resources because they want it. It's not my responsibility to come down from my 10s. 'Cause. 10s. 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 10s But if you can get solid on this in your own business, I'm telling you, these are the secrets to faster online business growth. They really, really are. You want to play a small game, then you'll earn small. I'm going to say it again. You want to play a small game, then you will earn small. You want to play a big game, you will just position your business accordingly, and you'll take heed to these secrets, to these tips, and you will install them into your business, right? You decide to invest in one of these courses and you come into my mentorship hub. This is the stuff that I keep embedding in you. This is the stuff that we keep talking about, because this stuff is a work in progress. Okay, this is years and years of me invested into myself to get to this place in my business. Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars that I've invested into mentorship and coaches and programs to get to this place in my own business. So I have no qualms in telling you that you've got to invest in yourself as well. Except for in this situation, I'm saving you a heck of a lot of money, because you get to benefit from all of my years of mentorship, growth, and evolution, right? Where I get to share these things with you. Thank you, Veronica. I know you are getting this. All right, number 6, okay? You want to create content that connects. All right? You want to create content that connects, not content that simply checks off the boxes. Not, I did my video for the day. Like, literally, you want to create content where when you go back and watch it, you're like, who's that girl? I want to buy whatever she's selling. Damn, she's good. Yeah, that's how you should feel. Your content needs to connect. All right? Don't do what doesn't connect with them or that won't reach them. Hear what I just said. Don't do what doesn't connect with them and won't reach them. I know my superpower. Therefore, when I'm compelled to do a reel and I know that I can share a compelling message, like yesterday, where I was paying my lash lady and literally I'm on my phone zelling her and cha-ching, right? A $500 sale comes in from a roadmap. I felt compelled, right, to shoot a video, right, and to allow that to be a reel. I felt compelled. I had a message around that. And I guess what? I generated leads from that reel. But I'm not going to sit down and mastermind, right, how to point and dance and do all this stuff. That's not me. That doesn't connect. That doesn't land. That doesn't inspire my people. So don't do what's hot. Literally do, right, what's going to connect with your ideal person. If that's long form content, kicking knowledge, going live, doing long form video uploads, then do it. Right? If it's just doing your shorts, your TikToks, your reels by just grabbing your phone and kicking knowledge for a few seconds, sharing a quote or whatever, then do that. Right? Again, let me go back. Only if you want to grow your online business faster. Because content that connects is content that can make you cash on site. Write that down. Content that connects is content that can make you cash on site. You can go live, get paid. People can consume your content and buy. Right? They can watch a reel and be compelled to get more information. Again, when you choose the right content that works for you and connects with your ideal person, if you want to go faster. All right? Don't promote or share things just because. Make sure it's in alignment with their aspirations, period. Period. I don't care how good the pre-launch deal is. I don't care how good, right, the promise is, I'll build your business for you, I'll get you positioned. I don't care how good any of those messages are. If you want to build your online business faster, you better only promote and share things that are in complete alignment with the aspirations of your ideal people. Y'all, this is why people have bought both programs from me, because it's in alignment with their aspirations. This is why they'll buy the roadmap. Again, directly from my content or just being in my world for just a little bit of time, because it's in alignment and I'm in alignment with their aspirations. I'm not just throwing stuff out there. And you guys, I'm not like, I don't have this stuff on lock. I get ideas all the time on things that I can create and things that I can do because I'm creative. But you know what? I always come back and I'm like, is this really in alignment with their aspiration? Is this really what my ideal person wants? Right? Like if they were to actually see this, would they buy it on site? If it's not, I let it go. I don't waste my time. If it's going to distract them from their aspirations, if it's just filler stuff, I don't have time for it. I want to connect them to products and services, right, that are in alignment with their aspirations, because that's when they will buy. When someone aspires to something and desires something and wants something, and they see that what you're offering is going to help them get it, guess what? They will invest in it. Y'all want to start creating these $500 days, these $800 days, these $1,000 days, these $340 days, right? These $3,000 days, right? $5,000 weeks. Y'all, that's how it happens, right? You find products and services that are in alignment with your ideal buyer's aspirations, and you sell them that every single day, right? You let those fall off that are not interested. You let those unsubscribe that are tired of your marketing message. You don't switch it up to appease those that are tired of you talking about the roadmap or talking about PPM or talking about your digital ebook or talking about whatever it is that you're offering. No, you keep talking about it, because those that are opening and showing up and paying attention, right? They're showing up because they are your people. They are the ones, right, that aspire to go where you're going. They aspire to buy what it is that you're selling. You guys, the first year that I hit over $100,000, it was $108,000 that I hit, and $86,000 of that came from my email list. Because every single day I was sending emails and creating messages, right, selling my thing over and over and over again. And those that joined my email list, right, again, a percentage of them bought. A small percentage bought on site, but 86,000 of that 108,000 came after spending time on my email list. Are you getting this? I didn't switch it up. I didn't have a gazillion different offers, right? I didn't try to, lowball them and bring them down to something else. No, I don't get impatient. I'm not okay with $50 today versus, $500 next week. My person aspires for this. Guess what? They'll come up with the resources because they aspire to it. It's not my job to worry about it. It's my job to rock steady with what I know is in their best interest. Y'all, I just said a mouthful right there. I see marketers do it all the time. Right? You'll sacrifice $1,000 for $50 today. Did that really help your ideal person? Was that $50 offer really in alignment? And did you just cheapen yourself just to put something out there? Y'all, we don't make money faster that way. We don't make money faster, right, by becoming Dollar General. We just don't. Because unless you have an audience of millions of people that are going to volume buy from you, you don't want to set your business up for selling bargain basement prices like that. You just don't. You don't always want to be discounting like that. That's not how we grow faster. Unpopular opinion, rough opinion, but it's the facts. Again, I've only been here 16 years. For starters, how would a $500 sale every single week change your life? Veronica, how would a $500 sale every single week change your life? Anyone else out there? How would a $500 sale, a $340 sale, right, an $840 day? How would those change your life if they happen once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week? Do you think if you rock steady, if you actually did what I'm sharing with you here today, that could be your possibility? Yeah, like this is how we go faster. Even if you're new. See, the problem is that new people aren't hearing this kind of message. right? They're not hearing this kind of message. They're being sold whack stuff. They're hearing whack messages. They have whack examples. No one's spitting the truth to them. But y'all, this is the stuff that moves us faster. Even if you're restarting your business, pivoting your business, starting from scratch, it doesn't matter. This is the stuff. These are the secrets that will have you growing faster. Exactly, drastically. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know. I've gone through all of this in my business. I'm not picking at anybody. I've gone through these things. I've made these mistakes. Give me 1 second. It's like, you guys, it's Florida and it's like 40 degrees here tonight. And I'm burning up now because I have my heater on in here. I know I'm a big baby. There's probably some of y'all that are out there freezing right now with snow. And I'm crying over 46 degrees. I get it. All right. Number 7. All right. Use automation. You want to grow your online business faster? Use automation. Get your automation set up and working for you sooner versus later. Right? The biggest deal is getting your email list going, getting your email list growing, right? Making it where when you're out there creating this content that connects, y'all, that people can opt in. I love, like, again, this is my business, y'all. I go live. I get off my live. I see that I've generated leads while I was live, right? And oftentimes, right, guess what? I end up making sales after my live, all on automation. Or I make sales while I'm sleeping. I make sales throughout the day. I generate leads throughout the day. Emails are being fired off all throughout the day. All of these things are set up inside of my business to lighten my load. I set them up one time and they work for me over and over and over again. Every single person that opts in gets the same messages, the same opportunities, right? They experience the exact same flows. When I wake up in the morning, I'm firing off an email to my list. Like one email, one button, email goes out to thousands of people. Right? People open, they click, right? They go over to my sales page, right? They're checking things out. They're hitting reply. They're making transactions. Automation. Again, only if you want to grow faster. You guys, these little courses that I sell, they teach you these automations. They teach you how to set up a lead generating system. They teach you how to set up a sales system. They teach you how to set up your payment processors. They teach you how when someone buys, right, the fulfillment's all handled for you. They teach you how to use these very simple digital storefronts. Right? They teach you all of these things. There's like no excuse. I'm going to say it again. There's no excuse not to handle your tech, not to get your automation set up. There's no excuse. Anyone can watch the content and do. I just challenge some of y'all out there. Anyone can watch the content and do. I'm telling you, these courses have simplified it. Again, that's if you want to grow your online business faster. When I first came online, you guys, I didn't know anything about automation. So my first 30 days, I was sending all of my traffic from my videos directly to the sales page. So while I made 28 sales, right, someone came along about 45 days into my business and said, Steph, you're doing fantastic. However, you're not building an email list. What happens to all the people that went over to your sales page and didn't buy? Right. And so when I started understanding the power of following up and, back end money, that person made me aware of it. A week later, I had an entire funnel set up from scratch. I didn't have the roadmap, y'all. I didn't have PPM, y'all. I didn't have ClickFunnels or System.io, y'all. I learned it from complete scratch. And in a week's time, I was then generating my own leads. My income grew just like that. Why? Because not only was I still able to make sales directly from my videos, but those that weren't ready to buy for one reason or another, they went on my email list. And guess what? I began to follow up. I began to update them on my progress, sharing how much I was earning, sharing what was going on, inviting them to calls. Building know, like, and trust. And guess what? I started earning more money. Right? So I'm telling you, again, remember, first year I hit 6 figures. 86,000 of the 108 came from my email list, automation. Right? So you've got to learn automation. And you've got to get your automation set up inside of your business. Okay, it's of extreme importance, right? Automation helps you build one of the greatest assets that you can have online, and that's your email list and your database. Okay, you should have a database of leads and a database of buyers. Right? Automation helps you with all of that. All right, number 8. This goes right alongside of creating content that connects. Create compelling messaging. Okay, again, content creation is the idea of reels are a really good idea, so I'll do reels, right? I'll learn how to dance on TikTok. I'll learn how to point. That's the idea of content, right? Creating compelling messaging, literally, it's that converts people into buyers or into watchers into buyers, right? So like for me, I know for a fact, like my peeps, my ideal people, they dig conversations versus sales pitches, right? They dig this, they like this, they show up for it, they hang out for it, they watch the replays, they binge my content. Like this is what they're here for. So I know that this is what they like, right? And so I create compelling messages, right, as a resource to my community, right? This is my style of teaching, right? When you're creating compelling messaging, the reason why it's also so important, right, is you involve people in the process. You're not just showing up to talk at people and to tell people, right? Like a lot of people do. You can tell when they're nervous in their videos and when they're new. It's like they're just spouting off facts and there's no involvement, right? When I'm creating my content, whether it's uploaded videos or live streams, it's like I picture people like kind of like sitting there, like, you know, leaning forward and engaging and being involved in what it is that I'm talking about, right? So compelling messaging, it helps to involve people in what's being talked about. And believe it or not, when people involve themselves, right, that's when they're more a captive audience and that's when they buy. That's when they buy into you, right? That's when they subscribe. That's when they opt in. That's when they binge more of your content. That's when they come back. That's when you become the go-to person for them. All right. And compelling messaging has them desiring to consume and be a part. All right. It has them desiring to consume and be a part of what's going on. Y'all, if I miss a day, I hear people actually ask, did I miss an email? Did you take me off your email list? Did you not go live? And guess what, y'all? My first 30 days when I was getting started, remember, I was brand spanking new to all of this. I didn't have a YouTube account. I had to set up a YouTube account to start my business. This was 2007. Y'all, I started uploading videos every day. And I remember I got this message one day, somewhere along my first 30 days. And this guy said, did I miss your video yesterday? Because every day before I go to bed, I check your channel to see if you have new content. That blew me away. That blew me freaking away. I was like, what? Again, I started understanding then like how important these little things were inside of our business. Right? And y'all, the same thing is true now. People are like, hey, did I miss something? Did I not get the email? Right? Did I not get the link? That's a good thing. That's what you want. You create that kind of content, and again, your online business growth will happen faster. Why? Because that's a sign you're beginning to build community. Right? You have people coming back, wanting to belong, wanting to hang out, wanting to be a part of what it is that you're doing. Right? And I'll be honest, it is a little bit tougher now than it was then. That's why it's so important to be so crazy prolific, right? To be dynamic in your delivery, right? To be, you know, to show up, to be consistent, to be the it person for them, right? That's why it's so important. Right? Marissa says, that was me. I missed a call and was free. Yeah, I remember. Marissa was like, did you boot me? I'm like, why would I boot you? Y'all have me cracking up sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I just decided to boot you. I get messages like that. Did you kick me to the curb? Did you forget about me? Did you take me off your list? I'm like, why would I do that? Yeah, but it's true. See, she even, case in point. But that's what you want, right? That's what you want. Again, because people feel a sense of, this is a part of me. This is a part of what I do. Like Steph is my person, right? again, do you guys see how all of this stacks? How all of this equals money? Right? So many people just, and so it might be y'all, you're just trying to check off boxes. You're like, I got to do a video a day. Let me do this video. Like, let me just repeat the same thing I already said. And let's, like, I can tell, I can hear it. Right? Like, you're not even involved in what it is that you're doing. Right? When we begin to work on all of these things in our business, I'm telling you, you will grow faster. You will grow faster because your commitment to your actual business changes based upon the involvement of all of these things in your business. You come from a different place. And believe it or not, that makes a difference, and it can be felt by people that are plugging into your content. All right. Number 9. I think this is the last one. Or do I have a 10th one? Let me see. All right, I have 2 more. Number 9. Okay. This is my favorite right here, y'all. One of my favorites. All right. But it's important. Sell simple digital products that are aligned with what your ideal person desires. You guys, I've shared this in different ways throughout this in terms of like the end result. You guys, the reason why all of this is so important, and some of you guys know if you've been hanging out with me the past couple of days, like I've pleaded with you guys, right? I'm like, please just switch up here. Please get this. Like, and please get these courses. Like, please get on board with your business in a serious grown-up way. Like, please decide to treat your business with the highest of, gravity. Because when you change, your business changes. The reason why this is so important, right, in terms of selling simple, keyword there is simple digital products that are aligned with what your ideal person desires. Simple means that your person recognizes. If it's simple, they can recognize. That's what simplicity means, is that your person can quickly recognize, wait a second, that's what I need to buy. Simple's not whatever you want to slap on what simple is. If your person can't quickly recognize, this is exactly what I've been looking for. This is where I need to invest my money. This is what I need. This is what I need to, go get my coins for, stack my coins for. This is what I'm saving. If they can't recognize like they need what you have to offer, it's not simple, right? It's not simple, and or you're not doing a very good job, right? Of, again, all these individual things, right? To be their logical choice and to present the logical solution to them also. Again, this is if you want to go faster, right? So simple. You guys, the reason why people can buy the roadmap from me, right, is it's easy to understand. It's digital marketing and online business training. And what do I always say? If you have a gazillion questions about building your online business, you need to buy this. Y'all, do you see what I did there? Because what can someone sit here and say, oh yeah, that's me. I have so many questions about building an online business. Right? I don't even know. I said it in such a way. I've called you out, right? It's like you can say, yeah, that's me. I made it simple for you to understand, right? When you make it simple and you share it in a simple way and you're selling something that's simple, your ideal person can recognize. Yeah, if people are not buying from you, right, there's a disconnect. There's a disconnect between what's happening, what's going on. There's things that need to be corrected, right? You cannot grow faster if you have all of these loose wires, right, or broken wires or crossed wires, right? You got to get all this smoothed out. You guys understand why this is so important? Do you understand like why I take my time to break these things down, to share these things? I want to give you an advantage. I want to help you correct the things that might be broken in your business. I want to give you an advantage. I want to give you an edge. I want to help you do things in a certain way so you can have the success stories of, you know what, this would have taken me 50 hours to earn on my job, but I was able to do it in a day or whatever. I want to normalize all of this. But the only way that any of us can get to a place where this is normal is when we face the music. When we face the music and make the corrections inside of our business and get truly in alignment with, number one, the outcome that we desire for ourselves. And then number two, right, how is what I'm doing truly in alignment with helping my ideal person, right, for what they actually aspire to? Or am I just throwing crap against the wall, hoping that it sticks? Because if you truly recognize and own the fact that you are a resource to your people, I guarantee you, if you really felt like you were a resource, right, you would be way more mindful over how you show up, what you promote, all those individual things. Way more mindful, right? Versus just trying to check off boxes or trying to fulfill something, right? Really, really big difference. All right. Number 10. All right. And let's go back to number 9 for a second. If you need simple digital products, right, I'm telling you, right, either of these courses, both of these courses can be such an amazing solution for you. If you need to learn the business of online business, learn digital marketing, and learn how to make money on social media, right? If you need to learn branding, digital products, selling digital products, and you need a digital product to sell, right? Either one of these, you'll be able to learn from them and you'll be able to turn right back around and begin selling them as your own, right? Like if you really, really feel that is a good vision for your business, or if you like the way, right, that I run my business, right? You can model this and you could sell the courses like you see me selling them. All right. And these courses, they are in high desire and high demand. You guys, I'm going to share something with you because this just further goes to prove in terms of like how I understand my ideal person. Not only do I understand my ideal person desires to learn, right, but they want to earn significantly. That's why I don't choose to market things that are just based upon like price point. I'm not trying to make it easy for people in terms of like easy to invest in, right? I'm not trying to lowball, because I understand for someone new, if you have no audience, it's going to take you a gazillion years to make the money you want to make trying to promote something crazy low cost. It's just not going to add up. It doesn't make sense. And I know my person is trying to make up shortfalls. They're trying to pay off debt. They're trying to save for retirement. They're trying to come off their jobs. And I know that I position them to not only learn and develop the skills to be able to do that, but also to be able to earn significantly for their efforts as well. So I am very, very mindful, incredibly mindful, right, over what I do in my business and how I do it, because I know who I'm doing it for. I know what my person aspires for, right, and aspires to. And therefore I sell stuff that is in alignment, right, with them meeting or exceeding that aspiration. Right? So important. It's not about what you can afford. Your business, right, is about, right, getting something out of it, both for yourself, but guess what? You're only going to get something out of it for yourself if you are meeting the needs of other people. So it can't be about you. Again, if I had this fire, right, to go start a hamburger franchise, I'm not going to say, well, I'm going to try to sell your girl Steph Perez's burgers and fries because I can get this business set up, for a couple of $100 versus starting a McDonald's franchise. I know it's very extreme, right? But I hope you understand the difference. One is pretty much going to like lock in and guarantee my success. The education's there, the resources are there, the blueprint's there, the game plan's there. It's all there. It's all set up for me. So yes, I'm going to invest a little bit more, but I'm setting myself up for success versus my burgers are unknown. They're unknown. No one's going to be lining up for them. I'm not walking into a 6-figure business. Or with the McDonald's franchise, I'm walking into 6 figures. Do you see the difference? One is about me. If I can't afford to do it right, again, because why do we start businesses, you guys? Let's bring this home. Why do we start businesses? Okay, get solid on why you are doing what it is that you're doing. Whatever you want to get out of it, you can't get out of it if you're not serving people and selling and helping people. And so with the way you're doing it right now, Are you really set up the best to be able to accomplish that? Right? Interesting way to look at it. Are you really set up the best? Right? Or are you set up based upon what you think that you can afford? Right? Again, two totally different perspectives that are going to lead to two totally different outcomes. Right? Number 10. Okay. If you guys, this right here, you guys heard me talk about, yesterday earning what would have taken me 166 hours. Y'all, that's a whole month of working as a nurse. And I was able to earn it in one day. Point 10 is everything to this. All right. You got to know that seed time, harvest time is real. Seed time and harvest time is real. If you want to grow faster than most, plant more seeds now. Someone type in now. If you want to grow faster than most, even if you're new, you need to plant them seeds now, right now. The seeds that you plant today, right now, are the seeds of the harvest 60, 90, 120 days from now. Period. End of discussion. What you're experiencing right now are the seeds, or the lack of seeds, or the weeds that you planted or neglected some 90 days ago. Y'all, when I look at the sales that have rolled in over these past, weeks, days, even just like yesterday, without a doubt, it's not just new people popping up into my world, right? That's the fruit of seeds and decisions, right? Which is a form of seeds that I laid down in September. These are seeds, these are fruits, right, of seeds that I planted when I made the decision to pivot my business. When I decided to go live every day. When I decided to burn the bridges. When I decided and I fully backed myself. So when I share things like, I earned in one day what would have taken me 166 hours to earn as a nurse, that wasn't because of something I did on the weekend. It's literally seeds that I've been planting day after day after day after day, hour after hour after hour, right? That leads to the harvest that I'm experiencing now, right? So again, if you want to grow faster than most aren't planting seeds. You realize that, right? Most aren't planting seeds. Did you plant some seeds today in your business? My results are always a product of seeds. I want you to write that down. Good, bad, or indifferent. My results are always a product of seeds. It means you have the power. It means you are in control. It means you are way more responsible for your outcome than you may have realized. It means your decisions, your actions, your choices matter. So let me give you just some seed examples, all right? First off, everything we talked about tonight is an example of seeds. Every single one of these decisions that you make or you do not make, corrections that you correct or do not correct, right? Decisions that you make, that you back, choice, everything, right, that we talked about tonight are examples of seeds. The more of these that you plant, the greater the harvest, the greater the fruit. I wouldn't have the results that I had I not had automation and building my email list and the ability to follow up and send emails and to invite and to let people know about the promos and the various things that I had going on. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I wouldn't have been able to get the same results. Had I not been consistent with going live and doing videos all throughout these past 90 days, I wouldn't have made the connections. Right? I had someone email me yesterday, check this out, y'all. And he was like, am I still on your list? He's like, I think I might have fallen off your list somehow. He's like, but I'm glad that I've been keeping up with your videos. I want to take advantage of this promo. Yeah, he came in and bought both programs yesterday. Seed time, harvest time. He fell off my list somehow. I didn't check to see what happened, but for some reason, he was no longer getting my emails. However, my consistency on YouTube was able to keep him in the know about what was going on. You guys see how these things aren't flukes, or they don't just happen because I'm good, right? Or I'm special. They happen because I'm intentional. Intentionality is a seed. You guys, everything is a seed. So all of these things we talked about, number one, they're seeds. Either you're going to choose to plant them or not. If you don't plant them, don't think that you're going to reap from them. Consistency is a seed. It's probably one of the most powerful of seeds. I know for a fact that people buy from me due to my consistency. Someone reminded me today, they shared with me today during office hours, that one way or another, she said over 8 years, she's been tapped into me, whether it was through my email list, my video content, but she's been tapped into me. I have been some source of inspiration over 8 years. And the time finally made sense, right? For her to jump in what it was that I was doing. Consistency, you guys, is a powerful, powerful seed. Like, write this down. It's an amplifier of all the other seeds that you'll plant. So it's like, imagine if you plant, seeds, like say content seeds, right? And then let's say you compound the content seeds with consistency, because now it's not just content you did one day or content that you're doing once a week. It's now content, right? Now we're going to put the power of consistency on it. And now it's content every single day. Can you see how, right? It's likely that if you do content every day, you have a greater chance of actually connecting with more people based upon that content versus content that could be hit or miss once a week. Again, I love what Grant Cardone says, assume that no one sees it. Y'all, yesterday I almost talked myself out of emailing as many times as I did. And I'm telling you, hand on heart, I know for a fact, because I backed myself and did what I knew to do like a grown-up business owner that was partly responsible for the outcome that I got yesterday. I'm the one that's been growing the email list. Why should I feel any kind of way about making sure that the people on my email list know this promo is ending? You're going to miss out. Because I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it to make sure that, hey, if you didn't see this, you might want to see this because you're seriously going to miss out. And y'all, that's exactly what the gentleman said to me, right? When he reached out to me. He's like, please shoot me over the details because I want to make sure I don't miss out on this. You guys, I'm telling you, people thank me for spending money in my business. They thank me when they make these purchases and they buy these courses. They thank me. You want to grow your online business faster. You got to allow all of this stuff to work in a very synergistic way inside of your business. This puts you in a position of doing what most people don't do and will not do and refuse to do for one reason or another. This allows you to play at a higher level. This is going to position you to get what most only hope, wish, and pray that they get. But you'll get it. Why? Because you'll take action. You'll earn your results, right? Because you'll put all of this stuff together and actually do it. All right. Under seeds, how often do you stay promoting and talking about the same solutions? You guys, powerful seed. Powerful seed. Do you know what happens when you keep hearing me say, You need these little courses. You need these little courses. You need the roadmap. You need Passive Profit Millionaire. This is how awesome PPM is. This is how awesome the roadmap is. This is how awesome the turnkey system is. This is why you need it. What happens when I keep saying that? There must be something to this. She's not letting me forget this. She keeps talking about it. This is her go-to solution. There's not going to be anything else. This must be what I need to buy. This is clearly what's working. Y'all, when I first came online and everyone was like going all nuts over pay-per-click ads on Google, I remember one of the tips they gave us when I was trying to learn it is they said, look for the ads, right, that are at the top of Google, right, and that consistently run. Because if people are consistently paying for ads, it means their ads clearly work. Now think about that when every single day you show up on live, in your reels, on videos, doing whatever it is that you do, in your stories, all these places, on your email list, and the solution is constant. So the solution is constant, right? Imagine every single day I'm drinking a weight loss concoction. You see me lose weight. Every single day you see me drinking it, I'm losing weight. At some point you're going to say, yo, Steph, what is it that you're drinking? You're going to be curious, right? Because the consistency, right, is going to begin to pay off. It's going to begin to work. You're going to realize whatever she's drinking, it works. Believe it or not, that's what happens when you use all of this. It compounds, right? And again, your solution keeps being the solution. The moment you waver and you're talking about a gazillion different things on your YouTube channel, or you fall off from the things that you know what people are saying? Oh, well, I was saving up my money, but I guess that doesn't work anymore. I guess that program fell off. I guess that's not what she's doing anymore. First off, it makes you look flaky. Second off, guess what? People they'll stop following you because they don't know what to buy or what to invest in. Your consistency creates confidence. Your consistency creates confidence. You guys, that's why I have gone so far to do everything I do in my business. That's why I have my mentorship community. That's why I do office hours. I want to instill confidence, right? That what I'm doing is for the people, that I am the people's mentor, right? That I have planted my flag. Like, this is what I'm doing. This is what we're doing. I am here for you. That's why I've gone as far to do what it is that I do, because I want people to see that I am for real, that I'm absolutely for real, right? And so that they can build their confidence that they've actually found a home where they can settle in, learn this stuff, and begin to earn and thrive for themselves. They actually have a mentor they can model. They have a mentor they can look up to. They have solid information they can turn to, right? They have guidance and support that's there for them. And y'all, one thing I didn't talk about with these little courses, right, is the fact that no one can take these courses away from you because there's an element of ownership. You get to download the courses if you want to and own them. You don't have to download them to view them, but you can download them. So no matter what the owners ever decide to do, you have the courses. You have what you invested into. This is unlike most things that are out there in the industry. This is the power of master resale rights, is that you are actually investing into the actual files, the actual course. It's beautiful. Or absolutely beautiful. So y'all, tonight, right, this has been the secrets, right, to faster online business growth. You can either decide to go out there and kind of just like, monkey around with this thing and kind of like go free 99 and watch a gazillion videos and try to piecemeal your business together. Right. And it's, I wanted to chuckle because yesterday I had someone reach out to me and this was earlier in the day. Right. And she first sounded really, really like she was ready. And then she was like, oh, I don't know. There's more pros than cons, but there's so many people that are marketing this. Y'all, and I went on to earn, multiple 4 figures yesterday. I don't care how many people are marketing this. No one's doing it the way that I'm doing it. No one's going to do it the way that you're doing it. Y'all, think there's like 20,000 people in the roadmap. That's nothing. You still realize that's nothing. Right? There are millions and millions of people across the MLM network marketing industry. There are industries that have millions and millions and millions of people and still no saturation. A comment like that shows us how small of a world that we really pay attention to. Because there are so many people out there that aspire to make money online, that aspire to learn digital marketing, that aspire to start an online business, that know nothing about the master resale rights term, that know nothing about the roadmap, that know nothing about these courses. They know nothing about none of this because they're not a part of our world. In our world, it seems like everybody's promoting it. In our ideal clients world, for example, like Veronica knew nothing about master resale rights. Veronica knew nothing about any of this. She trusted me. She liked where I was going. She wanted what I was selling. She didn't do it because she was researching master resale rights. Most people know nothing about this world, but they write this down. But they aspire to fire their boss. They aspire to learn digital marketing. They aspire to start an online business. They aspire to make money online. They aspire to start up a side hustle. They aspire for something more. And when I show up and I'm like, the roadmap can be your answer, and here's why, then it becomes a logical choice for them. But it's not because they've been researching MRR or researching the roadmap. That's such a small, shallow field. The world is so much bigger of people that just don't know, but aspire to want to learn this stuff, or aspire to want to make money online, or aspire to want to get out of coaching into a more passive way of earning. Are you guys hearing this? That's what people are searching for. Passive income, start an online business, make money online. That's what they're searching for. The roadmap is just a solution. Passive profit millionaire, just a solution. And here's the thing, y'all. You learn how to promote in this way, this understanding that I have, you learn that in these courses. You learn that in these courses. Right? So again, that's an instance where don't follow, right, people that aren't where you want to be. I just had to shake my head because I'm like, you don't know what you're taught. Like you're potentially missing out on such a great opportunity because you think, right? You think, and I can actually tell you what I know to be true. Yeah, that's why I show up and do what I do. Right? That's why I show up and do what I do. So if you are here tonight, right, and you're like, Steph, I do want to grow faster. I want to grow my online business faster. I know I need these to develop these skills. I know I need to learn these things, right? Like I know I need to get these courses in my hands. I want to learn these things, right? Go to the description, right? And check them out. GoProWithSteph.com. We'll tap you into the Roadmap 2.0, tell you everything you need to know about getting started with the Roadmap 2.0, what to expect, what it comes with. Talks about what the master resale license right is there, and all the things that you get in the actual course to learn how you're going to come out entirely better. And then GoProWithSteph.com/PPM to learn about this simplified gem called Passive Profit Millionaire, which is going to walk you through exactly how Haley earned $500,000 in 5 months selling digital products on social media. So if creating reels and TikToks and Instagram style content, stories, things of that nature appeals to you, and you would love to be able to, either sell the roadmap or sell PPM or sell your own digital product, right, directly from social media. And you want to walk through exactly like everything that she did, how she used ChatGPT to create her digital products, how she used Canva, right, to create and put together her simple digital products, how she used TikTok and all these individual things, how to create content for your social media, how to get everything set up. Again, it's like a VIP day. It's like sitting down with someone that said, hey, I've earned $500,000 in 5 months selling digital products on social media. Let me show you how I did it. And then just sitting down and walking you through the entire process. Again, it's beautifully crafted. So based upon what you want to learn and where you want to take your business, right? These are the 2 courses, right, that can help you. And you can get all the information on both of them right down below in the description. Again, when you decide to get plugged in with either of them, either and or both, right, you will get access to my mentorship community for all of 2024 at no additional cost. All right. So you'll have an added support for guidance, mentorship, help, right? So you won't be in this all by yourself. Any kind of help that you need, right? You'll have access to an actual community. All right. If you go through the information, you have any questions, again, feel free to, hit reply on any email that you may have received from me. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions and help you in getting plugged in. All right. I really, really hope that you are leaving better than when you came. Seriously, you guys, like my heart, where I am in business right now, like all of it is, how do we normalize this? How do we normalize this? I had people emailing me today and messaging me today, and not to make light of it, but like congratulating me on my success and the things that are happening, right? And I feel just more incredibly humble about it, because the way that I started thinking about it was I didn't celebrate. It was more like a, wow, like that happened, like that escalated fast. But then that's how this message today came, because I'm like, no, it didn't. I've been doing the work. I've been planting seeds. I've been consistent. I've had my eye on this. I made the decision. I invested in myself. I positioned myself. I showed up. I've rock steady. Right? I like, that's where all this came, because I don't want to celebrate. I will share my results to inspire. But then I'm like, okay, how can I help the people get this? How can I help Premium Coaching for New Tax Pro get this for himself? How can I help Terrence get this for himself? How can I help Veronica see that this is the path, right? How can I help Marissa? How can I help other people not want to celebrate the fact that I did this, but how can I teach them how I did this? What were the steps? What were my thought process? What were the decisions that I made? Right? Like how? That's what's more important to me. Because we do need to normalize this. Less people need to be throwing away money, failing, and more people need to be rocking success, changing their lives, making money on the daily, making thousands weekly. It's a business. That should be the expectation. So literally, if you are ready to invest in yourself, which again, if you're my ideal person, I know that's you. And you need to get your hands on this information. The time is now. I want to encourage you to take action. All right. I want to encourage you to take action. Once you take action, send me over a quick email. Say, Steph, my girl, I'm in. Right. And I'll make sure to get you plugged into my mentorship community and make sure that you get off to a very, very fast start by highlighting, right, exactly what to do next to help you in getting started based upon whatever your goals might be. All right. Again, I hope you guys are leaving better than when you came. Have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for rocking with me tonight. Right. This might be one of those live streams where you go back, you listen to it again, you take notes, right? You fill in the blanks, you begin taking action, right? And you understand that you are a work in progress, right? You want to grow your online business fast, right? You've got to get intentional about it. Each and every one of you've got to get intentional about it. No one cares more about your success than you. It may appear that I do, but no one cares more than you do. So what are you going to do with this information, right, to help you get the bag? How will your next 90 days be? Will you be teaching other people and talking to other people about the seeds that you planted, right, 90 days earlier? Yes, you will. Yes, make that the decision. Yes, you will. That 90 days from now, where you'll be talking about, this just didn't happen by chance. This happened because I started planting seeds. And then your story will begin to be an inspiration to others. And you won't be celebrating because you'll be too busy teaching and being a tour guide to help other people. Why? Because we're on a mission to normalize this. When we celebrate, it's like it's a fluke. When we celebrate, it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. No, I can believe it happened because I set my business up for this. I decided on this. I called this. There is nothing to celebrate. I give God all the glory first and foremost. because he gave me the resources. He saw fit that I had what it is that I needed. But then part of my responsibility here on earth is to show up and work my business. Just like you work your 9-to-5 job, work my business. So there's nothing to celebrate. Do you celebrate when your paycheck comes in? Do you celebrate when you've worked your tail off for overtime and your check is bigger than it usually is? No, you don't celebrate. You're like, I worked for that. It better be that big. Y'all, that's how I felt. Yeah, this better be happening to me right now. I set my business up for this. Again, because we want to normalize this. When you celebrate, it's like it's a fluke, like it's never going to happen again. You might celebrate initially, right, when those first sales start rolling in, but then you just move into a spirit of expectation because you understand you're not doing this in vain. You're doing this to help other people. And the natural byproduct of helping people, right, is that you get paid, you get compensated. Y'all, I'm going to leave for the night because I can keep going. This is my element. This is my flow. This is what I love. And this is what I was called to do. But I entirely hope that you are leaving better than when you came. Right? Take action, right? Take action. Get your hands on solid information. Lock yourself in, right? Be an inspiration and be a guide to another person based upon what you're going to learn in these courses, right? And forever change your online business, change your bank account, change your life, right? Based upon what you're getting ready to get your hands on, right? You take the first step. I got your back. Have a great night, you guys. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Bye-bye.